I was told by family, physicians, therapists that I would never play competitive level sports again.
They said anything from she won't walk and talk to she won't be able to live independently.
I wouldn't be able to walk or talk very well.
That I could never go to school and become a master's student.
That I would never be able to do is go on to practice medicine, which has always been my dream.
Researchers have recognized that there are numerous factors that influence the activities and well-being of young people, and that capacity cannot be determined on diagnosis alone. So the World Health Organization developed the International Classification for Functioning Disability in Health. But that's hard to remember, uses medical jargon, and doesn't really seem to apply to me. But the F words, function, family, fitness, fun, friends, and future, they sure do.
Obviously, our condition is a medical condition, and all those things that go into it are very important. We are also people, and we are more than our disabilities.
Function plays a huge part in my life, and it's making decisions about how you want to do things so that you can do the most in a day and how you can participate fully in your life. I think one thing that really needs to be said to everyone is it doesn't matter how you do something, it just matters that you get to do it, and where there's a will, there's a way. They told me that I would never be able to do medicine with one hand, and this year I was able to get into medical school, not only to one, but to 2 medical schools in Ontario, and plan to go on to pursue medicine. I really want to use the F words in my practice and make sure that the patients who I'm seeing have the opportunity to live full, happy, and successful lives.
I think it comes down to my family first and foremost. They were a real deciding factor in what I could and couldn't do, because they would defy expectations and pass that on to me. They would make sure that no matter what happened, I would be safe and secure so that I could push the limits of what society had put on me. I would not be where I am without you guys. I love you more than you could possibly know. You never gave up. You were always pushing me to be better than I thought I was.
Fitness is so important to me because I believe that I need and everyone needs to have a healthy physical and mental health. I play sledge hockey for my physical and mental well-being. I also work out at the gym. I love it.
Friends are huge in my life, whether it's getting me involved in different activities or being willing to make adaptations or accommodations to how we would normally go out. They've helped me find a different part of myself or a different role for how I see myself. I've got a huge community of people around me who are supporting me, who see beyond what maybe you can't do to see all the things that you can. And there's so many more cans than there are can'ts. You don't need to place limits on people's opportunity.
My dad got a 3-wheeler and I was really afraid to do it because people will make fun of me, but all of my friends like it, so I just started getting used to riding a 3-wheeler. If you're afraid, just tell the other people that you're afraid and just try it. I get to be with my friends, working out and just having some fun and laughing.
I think it's important that we acknowledge that we have a future. I did study journalism and I do freelance, mostly focusing on things related to disability, but I've also been doing a lot of advocacy work. So I hope to continue that into the future and possibly get a master's in public policy. Traveling as much as possible is definitely one of my my main personal goals. You know, maybe I'll get married and have my own kids one day and live a relatively ordinary life in that respect. We are, you know, at the end of the day, just ordinary people like anyone else who have, you know, families and futures and goals and friends and all those things that everyone else has.
And so I really want people to think about the possibilities for people with impairments and never, never, never to limit someone who has a disability, because they will prove you wrong every single time.
We all have a story made up of F words. These are our stories. What's yours?